So the data in the table to the right are based on the results of a survey comparing the commute time of adults to their score on a well-being test. So complete parts A through D below. Okay, so I'm just gonna look at the table. I can open that in StatCrunch in a minute. Let's see which variable is likely the explanatory variable, which variable is likely the response variable. So I would assume that the commute time is the explanatory variable. So, does the commute time explain the well-being score? Okay, draw a scatter plot. Now we could do this sort of by hand and kind of look at the observations. Let's go ahead and just use StatCrunch. I got a feeling I'm going to be crunching out a correlation coefficient. So we can go ahead and let's go ahead and do a run a regression on this. It's a simple linear regression. X commute time and our score is the Y variable. And we'll just put, okay, so that's all I'm going to do on this. There are some additional graphs you can do, but we'll go ahead and click commute or compute. Okay, so there is our regression analysis, but if you click this next button, here is our graph. And they even put the fitted line on there. So let's look at this and see which one matches up. Okay, so the only one that sort of matches up is this one here. All right, and I can make it bigger if it helps. Now determine the linear correlation coefficient between commute time and well-being score. Okay, so when I ran the simple linear regression, here is our correlation coefficient, negative, it says around the 3 places, negative 0.967. And notice when our slope was going down, so that's going to be negative. Does a linear relation exist between the commute time and well-being score? So there are a couple different ways to do this. One, we've already run the simple linear regression, and we look over here at this value here. We got 0.04004. Notice it's the same as this 0.004. So it is. If we didn't have that, they give us a table of values to look for. Okay, so we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 values. So look over here at 7, and there is my list, my critical value at 0.754. So I look at my correlation coefficient, negative 0.967, and just sort of make it positive, and notice that it is bigger than the 0.754. So yes, there is. So there appears to be a negative correlation. Yes, that's the only one that says negative. And the absolute value, we take the absolute value of the correlation coefficient, and the absolute value negative 0.967 is positive 0.967. It is larger than their critical value. So let's see, that looks like it's good.